What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. You guys can call me Swifterrs, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video here on my channel. Today is actually my 21st birthday, and I unfortunately have to go to class. I've got 4 hours of class today, so that's a huge bummer. But one thing keeping me going today, aside from it being my birthday, is the fact that we're getting a brand new weapon in Fortnite. As you guys just saw, it is the brand new minigun, and that gun is coming to Fortnite Battle Royale in less than 24 hours. This gun's going to be implemented tomorrow, February 1st, so that is super exciting. As you guys saw earlier in the beginning of today's video, we did have that trailer of that minigun, and it looks absolutely insane. Now, I was reading the comments on this teaser, and surprisingly, people had mixed feelings about this weapon being added into the game. A lot of people had concerns about this gun being way too overpowered, and from the looks of it, it appears like it's probably going to have a pretty large magazine. I'm assuming it's going to be able to hold upwards of 60 bullets at once. And people have concerns with this because it looks like it's a weapon that could absolutely tear through bases. If you have someone hiding in a base, if you use this weapon, it looks like it could absolutely destroy every single wall in that base. So that's a concern that I know a lot of people have. But then again, I go ahead and think about some of the other weapons that are in the game that can completely destroy bases, like RPGs, like grenade launchers. So in that sense, I don't think people should be concerned about this weapon being extremely overpowered, because I believe for the most part, the developers of Fortnite do a pretty good job when it comes to balancing weapons and other items in the game. Obviously, in that initial patch of something being added into the game, the spawn rate is pretty high, and a lot of people may actually end up using this weapon. But throughout the next couple of days, as people begin to use weapons and other things, a lot of stuff gets balanced out. And as I said, I believe that the developers do a pretty good job when it comes to balancing weapons in the game. Obviously, there are a select few weapons in the game that are pretty overpowered, but at the same time, there are some cons when it comes to using that weapon. Take, for example, the green pump shotgun. That gun, in my opinion, and I know a lot of opinions of a lot of people as well, is by far the best shotgun in the game. As you guys can see, I'm actually picking it up right here, right now. This shotgun is the best in the game. It gives the most amount of damage. At the same time, it's a pump shotgun, so the fire rate is pretty slow, which is why people prefer to use either a purple or a blue tactical shotgun. So in that regard, one gun is the best, but there's something about it that makes it so it's a little bit more difficult to use, and I assume that with the minigun that's going to be added, it's probably going to be a legendary weapon. I really don't think that there's going to be different tiers of this weapon. There's only going to be a gold version of this weapon. There's not going to be an epic, and there's not going to be a rare. Now, in order to balance out the weapon in this game, I would assume that if you're holding the minigun and you're running, you're going to run a lot slower than if you were to hold a different weapon. That's something that really the developers have not implemented into the game. Personally, I believe that if you're holding a pickaxe out, you should be able to run a lot quicker than if you're running out with a weapon. So this is something that the developers haven't necessarily toyed with in the game, because you're able to run at a same speed for every item that you're holding out, whether that's a pickaxe, whether that's a sniper, a pistol, or a rifle. So maybe with this minigun, they're going to implement some sort of speed change when it comes to running with your character. Maybe, just maybe, if you're holding the minigun, you're going to move and run a lot slower than if you weren't holding it. I think that that's something that they could do to balance out the minigun, and maybe the minigun won't even have that much damage. We're just going to have to go ahead and wait and see. We really don't have much information about this gun. We've known for the past couple of days that it's going to be coming to Fortnite sometime next week, and it's recently been confirmed that this minigun is going to be released tomorrow, February 1st. We don't necessarily have a time. I'm assuming it may be 10 in the morning Pacific time, which is going to be close to 1 p.m. Eastern time. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'm going to do my best tomorrow to bring you guys some gameplay of this brand new minigun. If you did enjoy it, be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new. I'm going to go ahead and go to class relatively soon, and then celebrate my 21st birthday later tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll be sure to catch you guys later.